Attorney General for the Commonwealth of Virginia, Jason Miyares. Jason, it's a pleasure to have you on. Good to see you.
Great to be with you as always. Thank you so much.
So I want to get your reaction to this. And with this new proposed map, they're going to give control of 91% of Virginia's congressional seats to the Democrats in a state where Kamala Harris just won 52% of the popular vote.
Right.
Heavy skew there. Doesn't make much sense for Republicans to go vote or much incentive. What do you think?
Right. So much for the so-called party of democracy, right? 48.5% of Virginians voted for a Republican to represent them in Congress. This would give them 9% of the representation. And what this is an insult to every conservative in the entire state by left-wing politicians in Richmond, where they're saying, sit down, shut up, and just take it. Well, we're not taking it. We've seen a grassroots movement that has emerged to push back on what these politicians are doing. I mean, think about this. If the yes vote is successful, you're going to have potentially 5 congressmen that live in a 15-mile radius of each other from Northern Virginia. You're going to have Ruby Red, Shenandoah Valley, and it's going to be divided into 4 districts. You're going to have Hampton Roads, Virginia, with all the defense bases there. They're taking away one of those seats. They're giving it to Northern Virginia. You have a district that starts at the Pentagon, goes all the way down to the West Virginia border. They're calling it the Lobster District because it looks like a lobster. If you're using animals to describe a district, it may be a sign that you're gerrymandering. But what this is a moment of out-of-state money trying to buy seats. People ask me, why is $70 million come from California and New York? It's because they want a bunch of congressmen to vote like they're from California and New York. And that's not Virginia. We have a map that reflects Virginia. We're an evenly divided state, maybe a little tilt of blue in it, 6-5. And right now they're just trying to disenfranchise millions of Virginians. So polls are open. People can go vote now. And if you don't want this left-wing power grab that Abigail Spanberger is trying to ram down our throats, go voice your displeasure, vote no.
Yeah, Attorney General, also we know that Spanberger isn't just being hit over her pivot on redistricting, of course, the hot topic today, but there have been many key issues that she has changed her position on since becoming governor. Just a few to point out. She is supportive of legislation to add an 11% tax to any purchase of firearms. She wants to slash Virginia's cooperation with ICE. She signed a bill to cut greenhouse emissions and raise energy prices after running on a message of affordability. Seems very interesting to promise one thing to constituents and deliver something completely different.
I'm waiting for the moderate Abigail Spanberger to show up in Richmond. She hasn't. She's proven herself to be a classic tax and spend liberal. She reversed Governor Youngkin's policies to cooperate with immigration authorities. And she has lost, I think, one of her most important duties, keeping Virginians safe. She voted an executive order to turn Virginia into a sanctuary state. We saw that in Fairfax when Stephanie Minter was murdered by an illegal immigrant who'd previously been arrested. Shame on her for her failure to lead and instead bowing down to the left wing of her party.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Jason Miyares, thank you so much for joining us.